Welcome investors and bankers. This is Schumann's restaurant concept. On the bottom right of the presentation, you can see the covered S, which is the Schumann family's ranch brand, and it is now turned into the Schumann's restaurant logo. It will be located in Albert, Texas, which is sandwiched in between the greater San Antonio and Austin areas, which is beautiful west or central Texas country hillside. Specifically, it will be located on Schumann Road, actually on the Schumann Ranch. And you can see a highlight of that right there on about a 50-acre field. The concept is a country diner. There's a need for this in the hill country. There's a need for this in Gillespie County, and specifically casual dining. So customers will have the opportunity to sit down and get waited on by a waiter or a waitress and enjoy their food. Our mission statement is simple. It is continuing the 2-century-old connection of Gillespie County people over a classic home-cooked meal. This is our heartbeat. This is what we go by. This is who we are. We love Gillespie County. We want to connect people. We want people to talk and share stories, get to know each other. We want to do this over delicious food. Our target market, middle to upper class men and women ages 50 to 75. The reason for middle to upper class is because you have to have some money to own a ranch, to buy a ranch. Property is very expensive. And 50 to 75, this is the demographic. This is the general age of people that are moving into this area. We don't want to waste our marketing on younger people who aren't even going to be there. Competitive advantage. The major advantage Schumann's will have is that it will be located on the Schumann Ranch, so owners are strategically close to the operation. An acre usually goes for $20,000, so not having to purchase land or a pre-existing building will save, in my opinion, around $3 million. There are currently 0 country diners in the high Stonewall and Albert area of Gillespie County, so if anything, there are practically 0 competitors. With the expansion of Stoneridge development, Boot Ranch, and the surrounding Fredericksburg areas, the population and desire for a home-cooked meal restaurant is growing daily, growing rapidly. And I'm just reading the slides here. The reason, the reason past diners have failed is due to the rising cost of living and the inability to retain workers. We solved this problem by offering on-location housing and acreage for rent to potential workers. Organizational structure, we chose an independent restaurant style, an LLC. LLCs offer very flexible and workable means of management. Schumann's will be managed by all its members since it's a small growing company. The reason we chose LLC, more reasons, are flow through of business debt and flexible allocation of profits. Key personnel, the owner will be my father, who has worked his way up in a major pharmaceutical company and has invested in many businesses, including restaurants. The managers will be myself and my second cousin, Brett Schumann. Brett has worked in this area for over 30 years and has a lot of contacts, a lot of leadership skills. And me, my credibility is I've taken this REM class, so I know all about the restaurant industry. And the cooks are my grandma and my second, or my great aunt, Norma and Karen, great cooks, beautiful women. They know how to cook, plus an outside hire will be able to further diversify the leadership of the back kitchen. And here, beautiful menus that Schumann's will be using. They were actually donated. The concepts have been donated from the previous family from the restaurant that failed in the last 2 years since COVID. My family and their family are very close, and with the intention of me using this for a presentation, I've been able to use these from the previous restaurant. So for breakfast, we have a lot of eggs, a lot of hot cakes, which we call pancakes. Something for the little guys. In the middle, on the top, we have the starters, a lot of nachos, soup, salads. Middle of that is sandwiches, a lot of sandwiches. Moving towards the right side, this is breakfast. This is lunch and dinner. A lot of burgers, make it your own. Brilliant Tex-Mex food. Special menu. Want to have a bunch of hamburgers? That's about a $40 hamburger right there. But that is for special occasions, and obviously beer fridge for the gents, and wine, red and white for the ladies. Restaurant design. Although Schumann's ambience might be a step down from your local Texas Roadhouse or taxidermy store, it will still combine all of the rustic natural colors, Texas themed wall art, and country music that is to be expected in a hole in the wall diner. I like to include classical for the old bingo night on Tuesdays, which I will implement. Um, Customers will be able to sit on summer camp cafeteria themed seats with big windows, lots of light, sunlight, and warm fixtures, artificial light to help encourage people to stay. Restaurant design right there. General seating guidelines for casual dining is 11 to 14 square feet, allows for 64 seats for movement of waiters between stations and kitchens, as well as comfortable space for guests. This is what it should look like. Financial projections, total sales in year one, a little over $1 million. And then the cost associated that food, labor is going to be 30%. Liquor cost 17%. Capital requirement for the building is $750,000. Variable costs are kind of high right now, but I expect them to decrease exponentially in upcoming years. Total cost a little above 1.5 million. Financial projections, break-even point around year 3, which is very good, very fast. Profitability timeline. Let me direct your eyes from year 1 to year 5. This is growth. This is y-axis. Sales, revenue, expenses, net profit, loss, growth, decline. We can see how from year 2 to 3 it declines a little bit, but year 4 to 5 sales really pick back up. Expenses are kind of up there. It was certainly a lot less after the initial investment. After year 1, net profit, loss. Obviously, after year 1, we're making money, and then growing from year 2 to 3, 4, and 5 very steadily, and that's what investors like to see. So the initial capital requirement is usually $75,000 or $750,000, but with my family's investment personally to cover all the costs, including some of the initial capital requirement, we're going to be paying $1 million, which all we need for a loan, what we're asking for, what we're here for today, is for an investment amount for a loan of $633,817. Why Schumann's? I love this question. Why us? Why this? Why now? This unique market niche is underutilized and highly desired. Investors look for leadership potential, look no further than the Schumann family. I like to make this joke, Schumann's is less risk than a U.S. Treasury bond. Obviously, location is very important, and consistent profitability, which we offer, is here. Thank you very much.